Stella. What are you doing, Mama? You're not supposed to be out.
Hey, she likes me.
What are you making, Bubba?
Chocolate chip cookies.
For who? For me?
Grandma.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Can you make them stand up?
Oh, I tried to make.
They're all in the same place.
Oh, I made 6.
These are some giant chocolate chip cookies.
Oops.
Well, it's time for a chicken update. I know you're waiting on the edge of your seat for these chickens. So we have started putting our larger baby chicks outside. We spent the weekend finishing up a hoop coop that we actually had started a year ago and then just went on to another project because we were somewhat overwhelmed by what we were building and decided we didn't need it at the time. And now the coop that we originally built, we had built for 8 chickens. It's not going to be big enough to house the 9 meatbirds that we have, plus the 8 heritage breed, kind of laying dual purpose breed chickens that we have. So we spent the weekend tying in hardware mesh and creating a door, and just, it's basically the bones of a coop that would be safe to keep these little ones inside. And of course, this has been the windiest week that we've had this year. I know it's not much to look at, but we have a hoop coop. Right now I just have it done in the hardware mesh or hardware cloth, and it's got 3 sides completely covered, and I've got zip ties. We are going to put wire through there, but the zip ties are giving me the spacing that I need in the wires and holding everything together. So that's what we have, and my goal tomorrow would be to build this door and get those birds out here so they are on the land doing some work, not just smelling up my house. Today we've got wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour, so I'm realizing they need even more shelter. Basically, I've been using it as a daycare. I've been taking them out during the day and then bringing them in. So windy out here. At night, because we're still getting down into the 40s in the evenings, but during the day it's been 70s, 80s. They're warm enough, and I put in some little boxes where they can go in for some shade, and they have food and water. So they've been doing really, really well with that transition. In fact, you can tell when they come in at night, they're kind of angry. They really want to be outside. They need more room. And I was warned that the meatbirds would be stinky, but they are beyond stinky. And so we are definitely ready to get them into a different space. All right, you guys, today's officially the day. I'm gonna put these little guys outside. Yesterday was cold and windy, so I did not actually take them out at all yesterday. It was too cold and too windy, and there's not enough cover. There's not enough cover in that new coop yet. We did not put down. I think we're gonna end up doing tarps over one end just to give them shade. I will say, so I have to have tulle on top because these birds are insane. That's what's happening. Craziness over here. And I can only do one set at a time because the last time I let these guys out, they all ran through all the plants. Hi, come here. Come here. It's okay, we're gonna go outside. We'll go outside. Yeah. water together for them. Oh no, they got their net down. Come in. Come in. Let's shut the door, because if they get out, you know Princess likes to play with baby chicks.
She does?
Not in a nice way.
She likes to throw them.
Can you get in the blue bin and fill that up?
What did they do? Where is
You see it?
Yeah. It stinks.
Okay.
Can you smell
Come here. You're going to carry this out for me.
Okay.
Okay, so stand by the door.
I can't handle this much longer.
I know, I'm going to get all the stinky out today. So excited, I promise. You have no idea.
So excited to
Okay. Stop. Come here. That one's like, I can get behind the net, I promise. So Paxton is super sensitive to the smell, and the meatbirds do stink. So my goal today is to get a spot, in the garage for them. I need to go see how cool it is in the garage. I may still have to do like a, ooh, you're fast. This is one of our little bitties. Hi, it's okay, it's okay. This is one of our layers that came when we got our boilers. So, okay guys, let's get y'all out. Y'all ready? They're like, no. They do need oxygen, so they will not be in there for very long.
Can I stay in there? Watch it. Can I stay in here with them?
Yeah. For a second, I'm gonna go get their water and stuff. Just you can't be acting crazy in here because you'll step on one. No, baby. Back up.
No, back up. Sometimes they fly in there for protection.
So tell me what we're missing. What are we missing that chickens need? I brought their food in.
Water. Water?
Yep.
Oh, they can fly out.
See? Look at this one. I want you to see. See the coloring of this one?
Yeah.
And what do you notice about these?
These two look the same.
Same eyes, same feathers.
Same. Even though they're different kinds. Why
No, I think they're the same. This one we got when we got the yellow chickens.
That one we got.
Okay, and that one we got from the feed store.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
They just fly
There you
out. No, Mom, let them fly out. It's fun.
This is the one I just have no idea.
Why does it have gray?
I'm thinking it might be an Americana. It's got some of that gray coloring in it, so we'll see.
Woo! No, wait. Let them try to fly out.
Okay.
Sometimes they go under each other.
I am surprised that the silver lace haven't. They usually are the first to fly. Here, they love to fly.
Oh,
They love to get out. They're like, here, our little baby velociraptors.
He just flew over the giant food stuff. That white and black one. The one in with the
Hey,
the food.
what did you ask me about? What did you ask me about these yellow ones? What question did you ask me?
Why they had the big butt?
Why they have big butts? They do have big butts. I don't know. That's how they're made.
Mom, I want to know why they actually like to get in there so the wind doesn't get them sometimes. Sometimes they come in there.
Oh, hello.
How did he fly up there? He flied on top of your head.
I know, they're silly. He's gonna poop on me. This is how I feel. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go get y'all some water. So they're eating breakfast and bugs and
I saw a lot of
doing a little baby chicken scratching, which is what we want them doing, and fertilizing this part of the garden.
Hey,
Hi,
you know,
guys.
earlier when I was trying to put the food, when I was trying to give you the food, they were trying to eat over there.
Yeah, well, that's where their food was last time, so I'm sure they're still a little bit on the ground.
Oh!
So Do you see how nice this is for them? How much more room than what they have in the brooders?
They just flew.
They're so much happier.
He was right here and he flew all the way over there.
Yeah.
Hey,
and we get to watch them today while we work in the garden.
I want to touch him.
It'd be super slow.
I'm trying to.
I like your llama socks.
Yeah, I do. Oh, I was trying to pet him.
Those guys are a little more skittish. Remember, Stella and Pip are super used to being held and touched, and
oh, one of them let me touch
these
him.
guys not as much.
Okay. Oh.
Do you remember what those brown ones are?
No.
Those are Easter eggers.
The brown ones?
The brown ones where I said that I think that little one is one of them. Now that's supposed to be a girl for sure.
Oh, he just like ran through. Like,
Hi.
How did he get in there? He wasn't even there. How did that one get over there?
I don't know. You ready to get water? They're gonna get thirsty in a second with all that food.
Hey, Mom, you go get some water because I want to watch them.
Okay, are you gonna be super careful?
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Okay.
I'll just go look at that one.
I gotta watch these. They think that they should go wherever I go. No, sir.
No.
They're okay. They're okay. I got them.
Get it.
Good. I got them. All right, Bubby, I'll be right back with water.
You can lock me in. I don't care.
Oh, I'm not locking you in.
What? I like it in here. Hey, what are you doing? Did you just eat a tiny fish? He just ate a walking fish. We need to get a new way again. Maybe like that. Hey, how do you get over here, you little chicken? Right there. That's so tiny. But, oh, how did that big chicken get in here? How are you so little? You're like the littlest one in the group. No. Yeah, that guy. You actually did it. You're like, we have to together. No. Wow. One was trying to lay on its side. One was kind of laying on its side a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of chill out. They like to play on the ground.
Hey, look at Elaine! Look at Elaine! Look at that! Look at Elaine!
She's like, this is my spot.
That's why she's so fluffy. Hey! Why do they're trying to go against you?
They know I have water and they're thirsty. They get super thirsty. Oh, not where the poop is here. Over there.
Okay, get it over there.
Go put that one in a different corner. You want me to bring you your little red chair?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
There you go, little guys. Hey, all but two are in the same spot. Hey, little guys. Why are they so thirsty? Hey, hello, guys. Oh, sorry. I'll tell you. Go that way. What? Go that way. You are actually pretty good flyers. Best I've seen in years. Never seen someone do that so closely. Hey guys, you see a new trick? Oh, stepping on poop. Can you lick your face?
guys, I wanted you guys to see Pip and Stella. Pip's got a little yellow spot, but this is little Pip. And Pip's doing fine. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. Pip's a little bit smaller. Here we go. Here we go. He has some Australorp, that black Australorp. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember what our rooster is. We inherited him, so I don't actually know. Probably by pictures I could tell you what he is. But she, on the other hand, is a Rhode Island Red. And she's a little bit bigger. She's definitely feistier. And I keep coming home and finding this young little bird outside of her brooder. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you supposed to be out here?
No.
Stella, you gotta get back in there with Pip. Is Pip chirping?
No, it's her.
It's her. I don't know if you can see their brooder. And their brooder is kind of small, but there's just the two of them in there, and so I didn't want to give them too much space to have to keep warm, but it gives them plenty of space. But I'll find her out of the coop or out of the brooder, and I'll come, and Pip's just kind of inside being sad, waiting for his sister. So she's sweet. Paxton's been getting to hold them before school. Come here. If he gets all his stuff done before school, he gets to hold them before school. And that's been a special treat too.
He's like, where's my brooder?
Who do you have in your lap?
Stella.
Stella bird.
She's trying to find Pip.
You're pretty. Where's your brother?
He's in there like this, cute.
Oh, I see his little legs. He's hiding in the back. Watch Stella, baby. And I'll say this about them. I do definitely feel like they're more docile, and I don't know what that is, but they're just not as skittish, and they don't seem as like flighty as the other chicks did at this age. And maybe it's just not having all the stress, or maybe it's that they're not having to fight for space. I don't know. But they seem like they're doing very, very well. So I will show you guys a little bit of footage of silly times with these two, especially when we come home and find Miss Stella. She was up this morning just chirping away. I had no idea she could be so loud. Because I had, well, not because I had done anything. She was out of her, I'm talking about you. She was out of her brooder, and by being out of her brooder, she couldn't get back in, and she just stays here in the light until someone comes and finds her. So this morning she was not happy. Not a happy girl. What are you doing?
I think she did it last night.
No, I think I would have known last night because she's so loud. This morning she was chirping really loud. Now when we were gone yesterday, when we got back home, she was just sitting here under the light and waiting for us, and she was definitely happy that we were home. So I don't know if you can see her feathers, how they're changing, and how just in 1 week, the change. Yeah, you're beautiful. Okay. As I'm telling people you're calm, and you're totally not calm. Hey, Pip. Okay, well, we're awake right now. They're like babies though. They do still sleep and rest, but compared, and I'll show you the difference, the comparison between the Cornish cross and those layers that are the exact same age born and are hatched on the exact same day. The Cornish cross already almost doubles the size. These birds hatched on the same day. Well, that one showed me how it feels. The one on the left is the one that I'm thinking is an Easter egger. It's a layering breed. It has really cute little brown, blue eggs. And then the white one, of course, is the Cornish cross. Just so you can see the size difference of how quickly those Cornish cross grow. So they are hopefully going to be ready to process by the end of April, but we are every day evaluating if that's the kind of bird that we want to raise in the future, just because the smell, and they're greedy, they're hungry. I'm having to monitor how much I'm feeding them and how often I'm feeding them. Because on the other side of it, if they eat too much, then they can actually get bloated and sick as well. So, but they're always hungry. They're growing teenage boys, either way. So we'll figure it out if it's worth it. But at this point, they are out in the garden. They're in the beds that I plan on using in the fall. They're out there tilling that up, hopefully helping to regenerate some good stuff in that soil and get that soil ready for our fall garden. And I know you're thinking it's March, but I'm thinking long term with these garden beds. And so what we'll start with this season is going to change next season as we have more time to really work on that soil and improve that soil and put more life into that soil, because that soil has been used for cattle. It's compacted, definitely hard pan on that top layer, but even as we're getting lower, I feel like there's still a lot of just compact earth, and that's from having cattle on it, and all we've been growing is just the grass and hay that they've needed. And so we haven't really been worried about putting life back into that soil. So hi. You're silly. You're silly. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Yeah, I know you never get out. Sister always gets out, huh? I don't know if you can see his little wings. He's just a lot smaller. Just a lot smaller of a bird. Here we go. This is our survival kit for the day. I've got my lightsaber, my dog remote, and my coffee, and my Paxton.
And my lightsaber.
We are finally getting to get out in the garden today, and I'm thrilled to pieces. The weather today, I think, is going to be absolutely perfect. So things are looking good. The chickens are out in the garden in their little hoop coop. The dogs are running around chasing bunny rabbits. The cows watched the sunrise this morning. I think they're really enjoying that sun coming up. And the birds are starting to fly around, so I'm super excited. So we've got a lot of work to do. Yesterday, Daryl and I went, hi, Princess. Yesterday, Daryl and I went and picked up 7 cubic yards of soil. So if you're wondering what 7 cubic yards looks like. And I just got to a point where I was frustrated. I've been trying to get these garden beds ready, and I don't have enough of my own compost yet, and the soil that we're using, it's clay. It's very rich, but it is clay and it's compact because these cows have been on this land, and there were cows on this land before that. And so it's an area where they hang out a lot in that area before we fenced it in. And so while I know that there's a lot of nutrients in the soil, the more that I'm getting into, there's no structure in that soil, and I just want to put some life back into that soil. And so we went on and we got more soil than he had planned, and it was a little bit of a fiasco. It was a lot of a fiasco, but I think that it's worth it. So today I am here with just Paxton, and so it's going to be Mom and Paxton day of unloading a whole bunch of soil and getting these beds ready, because I want to get this garden done. I want to get these plants in the ground. So we'll video a little bit along the way today and just kind of show you what we're doing. And hopefully it's a beautiful day. I know Monday we're supposed to have rain, which I'm actually kind of excited about because we are behind. I feel like the last few rainstorms, it has missed our property. It's been on maybe like 5 miles that way or 5 miles this way, but missed us, and we need the rain. When we drive by the lake, you can see like the lake is really down, and the lake's not that far from us, so that tells me we're just kind of down everywhere right now. All right, it's gonna be a good day.
You can probably see Mom working on this, untying stuff. So, and then there's
Paxton, guess how much this dirt weighs?
50 pounds?
2,000 pounds. A whole ton.
A whole ton?
Yeah.
That's less than an elephant,
Exactly.
baby.
I was about to ask, how much does the elephant weigh?
3,000.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Actually, 5,000. Never mind.
More for my own record. So this one we did with cow manure compost, the natural organic raised bed, and garden soil, and a little bit of, I never put topsoil on this. So that's all that's been on here. This one we tilled. Now I've dug out the top, looks like probably 3 or 4 inches, and I'm going to be putting in the soil, the bio select soil that we got yesterday. So I'm coming out here and I see something weird in my garden, but I forgot I had left the gate open. Those chickens are like, this is fantastic. You got us a whole new dirt bath. This is what they do. They just sit here. Y'all are crazy. So 4 of my girls are just sitting in here rolling around in the dirt that I just put in the sunshine with a little wind. Does it feel good? I need to get them a dirt bath back together. Holly, I think your head is in the wrong place. Your head is totally in the wrong place, sister. Mom, is this what it was like with me and my sisters when we were kids? You're in my spot. No, you're in my spot. It's the next day. Yesterday was long day. I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to. It's windier today, but it's supposed to be nice and sunny, and then tomorrow we're supposed to start getting some pretty big storms. From the sounds of it, potential tornadoes, flooding, that kind of thing. So we need rain. I don't know that we need all of that. So anyways, I will walk you through what I was able to get done yesterday and kind of where we're starting today. The inspectors are here checking everything out. I'm doing this bed a little bit differently. So it's got some garden soil that I brought in. It's got the composted cow manure. I'm putting some of the grass in just to have extra material and make it fluffy and extra material in there to feed organisms. And then I'm gonna put this BioSelect on top. So this bed will be I want it to be more of a mound anyways, because I'm gonna plant the tomatoes in this bed. And the ground underneath is still pretty solid, so I want to have as much depth as I can give it with good soil. If you can hear me over the wind. These are the 2 beds. I dug out some of the topsoil, trying to dig a little bit deeper into those beds, and then putting in some compost and some bio-select soil so that we have a little bit more of a space that's nice and fluffy and we can get some life into. The way that the BioSelect is composted, it should have life in it, the way that it's broken down, but we want to get more life in it, like worms and things that are going to help build structure into that soil.